All right, y'all, we're back with another video, and we got some Marvel Tōkon Fighting Soul news, and it's dealing with the roster number. A possible leak has happened with the roster number of how many people is actually going to be on the game, which I'm looking forward to, man. Evo is next week. People are going to be able to play it, though, man. Let's get to the article. All right, shout out to Gamer Rant, man. Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls may have just pulled back the curtain on its secret weapon. Shouts to Nick Rodriguez at Gamer Rant. Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls might not be coming out this year, but the Marvel licensed competitive fighter is looking as promising as ever. Developed by Arc System Works, the studio behind modern classics like Guilty Gear Strive, Blue Blaze, Cross Tag Battle, Marvel Tōkon is certainly not short on talent, and with an interesting 4v4 gameplay premise, it looks like the sky's the limit for the upcoming release. Oh, don't forget Dragon Ball FighterZ too. Dragon Ball FighterZ is definitely a classic as well, man. I feel like it's one of the GOATs in this fighting game space of the new era, you know? All right, one can't overstate the importance of Marvel Tōkon's source material. Marvel has always been a popular media brand, but it's exploded in popularity in the wake of the MCU. Shout out to the MCU, man. I just came back from watching Fantastic Four, though, man. Which introduced mainstream audiences to dozens of comic book characters that they may have never heard of otherwise. This will be obvious boon for Marvel Tōkon, which will be attempting to leverage such icon characters, locales, and other elements in the Marvel IP. With a screenshot of the Marvel Tōkon launch roster floating around the internet, there's even more reason to be excited about the game, as it will ostensibly boast a meaty cast of playable Marvel characters. So, what do y'all think, man? How many characters y'all think is going to be in the game? Allegedly, there's some, I guess like a leak, a screenshot or something has been flying around of how many characters are actually going to be in the game, I guess, on release day, day one characters. Yeah, because I did a video on, I guess, like the tier list and what characters should be in the game, you know, come day one, DLCs maybe and Nas or whatnot. But it's going to be interesting to see, you know, whenever we get closer to the game, whenever we're going to see how many characters are going to actually be in the game. Like next week at Evo, are we going to get, you know, some Easter eggs? Are we going to get some information on how many characters are actually going to be in the game? Are we going to get some information on who's going to be in the game? Probably not. But I know closer to release date, I mean, we should have a pretty good idea though, man. But I feel like maybe they'll probably give a release date at Evo next week. I feel like that'll be really good though, man. But let's get back to the article. All right, let's see. Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls starting roster looks promising. Well, we've seen Dr. Doom. We've seen the Storm, Ghost Rider, Captain America, and Iron Man, Spider-Man, Marvel, and if I'm not mistaken, what is it? StarLord. Yeah, StarLord. I have to remember that. So, all right. Let's see. In the recent blog post, Sony revealed some fresh screenshots of Marvel Tōkon, including some of its character select screen. Fans have extrapolated that approximately 35 character icons can fit on the screen as it's presented in the image. And while this is far from a definitive number, it's not totally unreasonable. Yeah, because it's a 4v4 game. You're going to need more than 20 of them for sure, though, man. If Marvel Tōkon's UI remains mostly the same between now and launch, it would make sense for Arc System Works to fill the negative space as many characters as possible, as doing otherwise could undermine its roster. You know, I have my dream characters I would love inside the roster or whatnot, from people like Nightcrawler, people like Bishop, people like Miles Morales, Rogue, Jubilee, you know, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, you know, characters of that nature that we rarely see in these Marvel fighting games. But 35 characters is going to be, that makes sense. 35 makes sense though, and I'm excited about it, my man. So 35 is crazy. But when you factor in it being a 4v4 game, it doesn't sound too far-fetched. So y'all let me know in the comments. Is 35 a good number to start off from the jump? Or should it be more? Should it be start off with like 40, 45? I think the 35 is a good space because we haven't even scratched the surface of the DLCs that could be added. Man, there's just so many people that you can add. Because it's characters that we know that they're going to be DLC. Like I doubt Wolverine's going to be a day one character. People like Rocket Raccoon, I doubt he's going to be day one. He's going to be a DLC character. I doubt it's a lot of characters. I just doubt it's going to be day one. But they're gonna be rolling them out in different seasons and stuff, in different packs, which I'm looking forward to though, man. So again, though, everybody that's going to Evo next week after recording this video, man, y'all are gonna get to experience the gameplay and overall feel of the build that's out right now, at the Arc Systems work booth. So yeah, as we see, 35 character icons can be filled. So that's the leak, that's the rumor. Taking all these assumptions aboard, for sake of discussion, the cause for Optimism Marvel Tōkon will live and die by its lineup of playable characters, and with a pedigree as rich as storied as Marvel's, there's room for plenty of comic book icons to make an appearance. So this could be, man, like legit, man, this game could be living on for years, and they can just keep adding characters and stuff every season. However, I feel like each season should be, I would say, give us like 4 seasons a year. Like do that, because there's so many more Marvel characters you can choose from. Plus, Marvel Tōkon is a 4v4 fighting game, so character variety will be even more important than in some genres, other leading games. This is to say nothing of post-launch DLC, which could further beef up the Marvel Tōkon cast. What Marvel characters could appear in Marvel Tōkon? If one assumes that every MCU character will appear in Marvel Tōkon, then the following heroes and villains can be considered eligible for inclusion in the game. This is the list that they feel like may possibly be like the starting 35. So let's see: Agatha Harkness, Ant-Man, Black Widow, Black Panther. See, Bucky Barnes. Oh, I forgot about Bucky. Bucky will be tough. Captain America, Captain Marvel, Daredevil definitely, Doctor Strange, Drax, Falcon, Gamora, Groot, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man. Hulk should be day one. They better not make him a DLC. Iron Man, Loki will be hard though, man. Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, Rocket, Suprema, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Spider-Man, StarLord, Thor, and Vision. All the people that you heard on that list, like who would you take off, who would you add as far as the 35? Does that sound about right? I heard a few that I probably would have replaced though, but hey, I feel like we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time to for Marvel to get this right, because the starting 35, if it's going to be 35, gotta be right. They gotta get it right though, and make people excited for the DLC. So y'all drop in the comments of what characters you think should be inside the starting 35. Let's see. Such Marvel characters will be shoe-ins based on their cultural significance or have become popular enough in recent years to warrant their inclusion. Thunderbolts endeared a number of obscure Marvel characters and mainstream audience, so it's possible that Marvel Tōkon will attempt to capitalize on it. Though this would probably be via DLC due to unexpected popularity of that ensemble story. Marvel Tōkon, sorry about that, has a wealth of character options to choose from for its roster. No one can only hope that this 35 fighter speculation is in line with the Arc System Works has planned. Indeed, when it comes to crossover comic book games, a bigger selection, sorry about that, is almost always better. I've always said that we're going to get some great characters for this game in the DLC. The DLC is going to make or break this game though, but the starting 35, if it is 35 characters, is going to be super important though. So they have to pick the right game. I guess the right characters to start off with though, and no wasted characters though, man. Like if we know like a certain character from the Marvel universe doesn't fit the overall style and feel of this game, man, don't do it. Don't do it though, man. But y'all let me know in the comments below, man. Of the 35 starting characters allegedly that they're gonna have or whatever from launch, is that a good number? Let me know in the comments. And also, what characters do you think should be in that first 35? You know, let me know below, man. But you already know what to do, man. It's Architect Mr. J with another video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share. Until next time, peace.